Hey guys, today we're taking you to one of the most charming towns just north of Charlotte, Davidson, North Carolina. And trust me, it's got that perfect small town vibe with just the right amount of modern touches.
Yeah, Davidson is seriously one of those towns that once you visit, you start thinking, all right, I could live here. It's walkable, it's full of history, great schools, cute restaurants, a cute little charming downtown area, obviously Lake Norman right in your backyard. What's not to like?
So today we're breaking it all down. The history, neighborhoods, real estate, schools, things to do, and why so many people are calling Davidson home. So a little history first. Davidson was founded back in 1837 when Davidson College was established. A fun fact, the college and town are named after the Revolutionary War hero, General William Lee Davidson. His son donated the land for the college.
Yep, and you can feel that small college town charm as soon as you pull into downtown. The motto here is College Town, Lake Town, Your Town. And honestly, that really does sum it up perfectly.
What is so cool is Davidson really kept that small town vibe while growing basically in all directions. You've got these gorgeous tree-lined streets, historic buildings, and then there's new restaurants and shops popping up everywhere. It's a really great mix.
Yeah, plus it's only about 25 miles north of Charlotte, so you get the peaceful, slower pace of small town charm, but you're just close enough to the big city when you need it.
Let's talk about one of the biggest factors people consider when moving, and that's schools. And Davidson has some of the best public and private schools around. You've got Davidson K through 8, which niche.com ranks an 8 out of 10. You have Bailey Middle School, which ranks a 9 out of 10. And William A. Huff High School, which is super highly rated at 8 out of 10.
And if you're considering private schools, Davidson has you covered there as well. There's Davidson Day School, and that's actually right on the lake, as well as Phoenix Montessori School and the Community School of Davidson. That's a charter school that's also super popular. So lots of options up there as far as education goes.
And of course, we can't forget about Davidson College. It's one of the top-rated liberal arts schools in the U.S. But what's really great is how much the community can enjoy the campus too. Whether it's a Davidson Wildcat basketball game or strolling through the Belk Visual Arts Center, or even catching a show at the theater, it's easy for residents around Davidson to plug in and enjoy some of the benefits and amenities of the college. All right, guys, we're gonna stop you right here. I'm Heather and this is Doug, and we're local Charlotte real estate agents licensed in North and South Carolina. And we get calls and texts from people like you every day, and we absolutely love it. So please feel free to reach out. Call, text, email, however you wanna get a hold of us. We would love to help you with your move in or around the Charlotte area.
All right, so now let's talk about real estate, one of our favorite things, obviously. And Davidson's got just a little bit of everything when it comes to housing. But fair warning, it's actually one of the pricier spots around the lake and really around the whole metro area.
Yeah, home prices here in Davidson are a bit higher than the average in the Charlotte metro area. They range anywhere from the mid 500s in some neighborhoods to nearly $2 million or more if you're gonna go big, especially on the lake or in the prestigious golf course communities.
All right, so let's break down a few of Davidson's top neighborhoods so you get a real good feel for the variety. All right, so if you're looking for privacy and big wooded lots, Anniston is seriously stunning. Most of these homes are 4,000 plus square feet, sitting on a ½ acre to 1.5 acre lots, so you're getting tons of space, which is really hard to find these days in the Charlotte metro and definitely in Davidson.
Yeah, these aren't your typical cookie cutter homes. They're totally custom built, and you can really tell. You see beautiful exteriors, brick, stone, hardy board, and the interiors of these homes are just as impressive. You have gourmet kitchens, coffered ceilings, big open floor plans.
Yeah, and what's really cool about that is even though you're getting a private tucked away vibe with trees and spacious lots and super quiet streets, you're still 10 minutes away, or you're still minutes away from the super cute downtown Davidson. So honestly, you really get the best of both worlds.
Price-wise, homes here start in the high 700s and can easily go well over 1.5, just depending on the size of the home and the finishes. For what you get, the land, the privacy, the craftsmanship, it's totally worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. The residents here love that peaceful, almost park-like setting. It's perfect if you're someone who wants space for a pool or a big backyard, maybe even a detached garage or workshop, but you don't want to live way out in the country.
For sure. Anniston is definitely one of those neighborhoods that flies a little under the radar, but once people find it, they're like, wow, where has this been? It's really a gem if you're looking for luxury living with room to breathe.
Yep, absolutely. Definitely worth checking out if space and privacy are high on your wish list.
All right, so if you're looking for that classic American neighborhood, front porches, sidewalks, tree-lined streets, Bailey Springs is such a great option.
Yeah, totally. It has that southern charm feel. You'll see a lot of those southern style homes with big front porches, shutters, and super spacious layouts. It feels really charming and quaint when you drive through there. Definitely one of those neighborhoods that feels like it's one of a kind.
It's also very family friendly. The neighborhood has walking trails, a community pool, a clubhouse, which is great for neighborhood events or just having a little extra space to host a party. Plus, the location is really hard to beat. You're just a few minutes from downtown Davidson and all the shops, restaurants, and events there. And if you want more shopping or entertainment, the super popular Birkdale Village is just right down the road.
Yeah, that's a great point. And so price-wise, homes in Bailey Springs typically range from the mid-500 range up to around 700, depending on the size and upgrades. So it's a nice balance, great location, really great community amenities, and that classic neighborhood vibe. It's definitely something you want to check out if you want that blend of community and convenience.
All right, so let's shift gears a bit now. So if you're looking for something a little more affordable, but you still want that family-friendly neighborhood vibe, then you've got to check out the farms at RiverPointe. It's a great option, especially for first-time home buyers or folks wanting a bit more space without breaking the bank.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those communities that really gives you a lot for the price. You get a ton of value in there. So the homes were built by Ryan Homes and Landis Reed. So you're going to find a mix of traditional and craftsman style designs. Most of the homes in there are going to probably be in the mid 400s all the way up to 600. So that gives you pretty good value, especially in today's market. Not to mention the amenities that you're going to get.
Speaking of amenities, they've got everything. A huge resort style pool with a water slide and splash pad, which is a total hit for the kids. And we don't want to forget about the tennis courts, dog park, and the full fitness center. It's that kind of place where you can stay active and social without ever leaving your neighborhood.
Yeah, and what residents really love there is the sense of community. They do tons of neighborhood events. Block parties, holiday celebrations, they get food trucks, so it feels like a real hometown vibe in this neighborhood.
And if you're looking for fun, kid-friendly atmosphere in a neighborhood where people actually know their neighbors, the farm at RiverPointe is a fantastic option to add to your list.
Now, if you're dreaming of that luxury country club lifestyle, River Run is hands down Davidson's premier neighborhood. In fact, it's one of the more exclusive and highly sought after neighborhoods in the entire Charlotte Metro. It's the kind of neighborhood where you drive in and feel that exclusivity. It's definitely got that wow factor. I mean, beautiful landscaping, sprawling custom homes, everything just feels super upscale and well maintained in there.
Yeah, and the amenities here at River Run Country Club are next level. First off, you have a private 18-hole championship golf course, which has a beautifully designed layout and is in pristine condition. Super challenging greens, it's great.
Yeah, then there's the tennis center, which is one of the best in the area. We're talking about 16 courts, including both indoor and outdoor options. Plus they've got year-round lessons, clinics, and competitive leagues. So it's great whether you're a brand new player or you've seasoned, been around a long time.
And let's not forget about the swimming pool complex. There is a junior Olympic-sized pool, a separate kiddie pool, and a water slide. They even have a summer swim team, which is super popular for families. It's just a super fun neighborhood.
Plus, there's a full-service fitness center with everything from strength and cardio equipment to group fitness classes like yoga and spin. If you're more into being outside, then there's miles of walking trails and biking trails throughout the community that link up with the Greenway, so it's fantastic.
And it's not just about the amenities. This is a super social and active neighborhood. The River Run Country Club hosts tons of events throughout the year, like wine tastings, holiday parties, live music nights, and seasonal family festivals. Pretty much anything you want without even leaving your neighborhood.
Yeah, you're also going to find leagues and clubs for just about everything. Golf, tennis, book clubs, kids camps, even pickleball. So it's really a neighborhood that encourages that connection and community.
And as far as the homes go, most are custom built with everything from elegant transitional homes to newer transitional styles, prices ranging starting in the high 800s. But if you're on the golf course or going full luxury with your upgrades, it's not uncommon to see homes well over $2 million in this neighborhood. All right, this next neighborhood is for all you horse lovers out there, Runneymede. It's such a unique find in Davidson. It's an equestrian community that gives you that rural, peaceful feel without being miles away from everything.
Yeah, it really does feel like you're way out in the country, but in reality, you're just a few minutes from downtown Davidson, so it's super nice. You can be grabbing coffee on Main Street or hitting the local restaurant and then head back to your private tree-filled haven.
One of the biggest draws is the lot sizes. Most of these homes sit on 1 to 3+ acres, so you're getting tons of space. And many of the properties are set up for horses with barns, fenced pastures, and access to private riding trails that weave throughout the entire community.
Yeah, and these trails are gorgeous, wooded, quiet, and perfect for casual riding or even just peaceful walks. It's not often you find neighborhoods that truly are built around the equestrian lifestyle, but still so close to a cute little downtown area.
Homes in Runneymede are mostly custom or semi-custom built. They have a ton of character. Think wraparound porches, big windows, vaulted ceilings, and cozy fireplaces. You'll find a mix of transitional farmhouses and even modern rustic style homes here. Price-wise, homes typically start in the mid-700s and can go well over $1 million, especially if you have a lot of acreage, a horse setup, or a fully renovated home. But what people really love about this community is the privacy and the mature trees and that feeling of just being surrounded by nature.
Yep, it's also great if you want that slower pace without giving up convenience. So whether you're into horseback riding, which I am not, gardening, or just having space to roam, Runneymede definitely gives you that country living charm with modern day amenities.
It's definitely one of those hidden gems, quiet, scenic, and perfect retreat for anyone looking for a little extra breathing room and that connection to nature. So what is there to do in Davidson? Honestly, there's a lot for a small town. You've got Main Street that's packed with local boutiques like the Village Store, Main Street Books, and cute spots like Davidson Provision Company.
Yep, and that Davidson Farmers Market every Saturday is a staple. Local produce, flowers, baked goods, live music, all in one. It's a place where the whole town really hangs out.
For the outdoor lovers, there's Fisher Farm Park, which is great for hiking and biking, plus Roosevelt Wilson Park, which is right on the water. And of course, you've got Lake Davidson and Lake Norman for boating, kayaking, and just enjoying any water sports.
Yeah, not to mention stuff like the Carolina Renaissance Festival nearby and community events all year long. They've got tons of festivals, parades, concerts, and never not gonna have something to do.
And another one of my favorite topics, food. Davidson's restaurant scene is so good for a town this size. Kindred is probably the most famous, nationally recognized, and their milk bread is amazing.
Yep, and you've also got Brick House Tavern, which is in an old cotton mill, super cool vibe. North Harbor Club, which is one of our favorites. It's right on the waterfront, so waterfront dining right on Lake Norman. It's beautiful, fantastic.
You can drive your boat right up there. It's really great in the summertime. Plus you have the Pickled Pear for lunches, Summit Coffee for some of the best local coffee in Davidson, and Witt's Frozen Custard because you're gonna need dessert after all of that.
So there you have it, guys. Davidson is this beautiful mix of small town charm, modern amenities, and lakeside living. You've got all the history, great schools, a thriving downtown, and neighborhoods for every lifestyle. Whether you want a luxury estate, a family-friendly community, or an equestrian retreat, Davidson has something for everyone.
It's not the cheapest place to live, but what you get, the location, the lifestyle, the sense of community, it's totally worth it. It's one of those towns that just feels like home.
So what do you guys think? Could you see yourself living in Davidson? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you.
And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video. And we're gonna be putting out new videos every week on what it's like to live, work, eat, sleep, and play around the Charlotte area.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed the video. And until the next time,
we'll catch you
later.